Hello, my name is Jean Landis Naumann, and I would like to be your next selectman. I thank PAC TV for this opportunity to speak with you. As a selectman, my goal has always been and will continue to be to serve as a good steward of our town for our present and future generations. Having served previously as a selectman and on the Town Government Study Committee, Implementation Committee, and the Finance Committee, I am informed and aware of the current needs of Kingston. I have the experience, the dedication, and the knowledge to lead Kingston toward a bright future that will include more economic development, fiscal responsibility, and a greater sense of community. I think this makes me uniquely qualified to serve again as a selectman. There are several reasons why Kingston has seen a recent turnover in management. I am of the opinion that change is often healthy for an organization. I understand we have several highly qualified individuals being considered for the current openings. Other recent hires have turned out to be great additions to our management team. I welcome the opportunity to work with both our seasoned managers and the new managers to bring new insights and fresh energy to our community. I have often been selected to serve as the chairman of boards and committees because of my abilities to lead others in developing a vision for the future and focusing on the important issues. I have the ability to work with and through others to resolve problems and implement improvements timely and effectively. I research issues and consider others' opinions in formulating options and recommendations. I am respectful in dealing with others and try to lead by example. I see the following as three of our major challenges. Our first big challenge will be to integrate our newest managers and get them up and running as quickly as possible. As I have worked closely with most of these departments on a regular basis for several years, I believe I can help with this integration. I believe in helping to make our managers effective and feel valued as a member of our management team. Our second challenge is providing services and maintaining our infrastructure within our current budget. Town revenues do not always match our needs. I keep current on our financial situation and realize other revenues are needed. I will work with the business community as well as neighboring towns to maximize our revenue possibilities. The third challenge is updating our zoning bylaws and implementing the new master plan. I plan to be actively involved with the committees that will be responsible for these initiatives. I pledge to provide positive and strong leadership. I see a very bright future for Kingston. I am willing to put in the time and effort to find real solutions to problems and take action to avert crises. Your vote for me on April 28th will allow me to utilize my knowledge, experience, and dedication to work with all of you to improve our community now and for the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tammy Murray, candidate for one of the two available seats on the Board of Selectmen. I'm Kingston's former Director of Elder Affairs. When I left the role in order to pursue another opportunity, I decided that I would run for Selectman so that I could continue to serve the people of Kingston. I am currently the Director of Elder Services and Acting Director of Community Services in another municipality, overseeing 9 departments. Hard work, determination, and the ability to lead brought me to these positions, and I want to bring those qualities to the board. I have an in-depth knowledge of the municipal government in both the town administrator and town manager environments. I understand our town from both inside of the town hall and out in the community. Over the years, I've been involved with the school's PTO and on boards and committees such as the Government Implementation Study Committee, and more recently, Chair of the Wage and Personnel Board. I've been lucky enough to be involved in town meeting, first by recording the information video to train participants on the rules, and then years later as a substitute counter. In winning an election, I would have to leave both wage and personnel and be unable to count at town meeting, but it will open up spots for someone hopefully new to the environment to join in on the fun. We need change. We need new faces, we need new directions, and we need to be proactive. Most of all, we need better communication. Something I can say with confidence is that I hear the voters and their desires not to overspend. I am not wealthy. I'm raising 2 children alone and often struggle to keep our heads above water. I understand the fear of increased taxes and increased mortgage payments. I believe that we need someone on the board that has that same fear. I think it's time that we communicate better and more often, not only to be transparent, but clear with information, and if for some reason we can't give all the information, give enough of a clear reason as to why. I want things like civility taken seriously, and when we cannot have it, I want enforceable policies. I want Kingston to be a place we all love, but also to be a place that we can all be proud of. It's time for change. It's time to stop the patterns many seem to have fallen into, and it's time to become the strong community that we all know we can be. Please consider giving me one of your 2 votes for the Board of Selectmen on April 28th. And thanks to PAC TV, it's been great to be in the studio again. And thank you all out there for your support.
When my wife and I started thinking about where we wanted to raise our family, we knew we wanted to be on the South Shore. I grew up in Marshfield, and Lisa grew up in Kingston. It didn't take long for Lisa to sell me on her hometown. We wanted easy access to the Cape and Boston, access to fresh and saltwater resources. We wanted to be surrounded by miles of hiking and walking trails, and more importantly, we wanted our son to have access to the same school system that had prepared Lisa for success in college and in the workforce. We bought our house 6 years ago, and we got married in the backyard that fall. We've made many memories in our home and in our town. We aren't going anywhere, so we both want to do our part to help build a safe and vibrant community that we're proud to live in. With a background in community development, I want to help improve civic engagement, and I want to strengthen the social fabric of our town. This means finding new ways to increase participation in civic organizations, at local community events, and at town meeting. This also means actively recruiting residents who will lend their time and talent to boards and committees. I also wholeheartedly agree with residents who've been asking for more of our town business meetings to be made available on PAC TV and in the form of audio recordings, and I will work hard to support their efforts. I will champion community events like the Kingston Farmers Market, Kingston Waterfront Festival, National Night Out, downtown revitalization efforts, and other projects that will bring our community together and give residents a chance to meet one another in person rather than just online. Building a community that we're proud to live in also means making much-needed investments in our schools, roads, municipal buildings, and programs. As your selectman, I aim to do this while stabilizing taxes through economic and regional development. I'm committed to working with other elected officials, town employees, volunteer boards, committees, and residents to attract the development projects that will help us keep up with our neighboring towns and offset the residential tax burden. Special attention must also be given to the projects that address Kingston's limited housing inventory. Though yesterday's housing market demanded large lot single-family homes, today it has left older residents looking to downsize, young professionals looking to enter the housing market, and lower-income residents with few housing options. Kingston needs a new voice, a clear vision, and a positive outlook for the future. We need to elect individuals who will relentlessly pursue both short and long-term development goals and who will support business development projects that will add to our tax base and who will change the narrative to broaden our tax base, increase revenue, and build a safe and vibrant community. I'm Josh Warren, and I humbly ask for your vote for Selectmen. My family and I look forward to seeing you at the polls on Saturday, April 28th. Thank you so much.